Well, that's great. Why is that there? Okay. Great. Hi again for the first time in way too long. It's not my fault. Okay, it's a little my fault. I haven't sat down to talk to myself, oh no, for 4 months? No, it was like 3, which I'll get into in a second. Not that anybody was waiting with bated breath for the next episode of how is my life doing. But I did try to do a video which is not synced, and it won't sync because, you know, Meta is just so great and so awesome. And it won't sync my shit. So this might see the light of day at some point. It's not that great. It's me playing Forza in virtual desktop. So aspects are kind of messed up. It's a big floating screen. You can't see a lot of. If you saw the War Thunder video, it's that, but it's Forza and me just driving around and yapping. So not that great, if I'm gonna be honest. But I don't know. I was trying something different, seeing how I liked it. It was alright. Maybe might try OBS and see if I can do something with that, and maybe editing. But that sounds like a lot of work for not a lot of payoff, because nobody's gonna see it. But problem for a different time, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe when I don't have work and school and work and school and pain and suffering. Pretty great. Super happy to be here. This is gonna be a short one because I'm gonna try to get it to, you know, upload and everything. I don't know why I'm running around. I kind of just run around when I'm unable to concentrate. I should have just rolled 100. Worthless. Right. I played this game for way too long. Just not even just VRC. This is just this world. This right here. Yeah. Super great. Just fantastic. Definitely a good spend of my life. 250 hours just either sitting here and watching videos, or I should probably turn this off. Sitting here watching videos or sleeping. Because that's super great for my eyes and my brain and every part of my skull. To wear this thing while I'm taking a nap. Super great. What are we gonna talk about today? You ever thought about what you would do with like a lot of money, right? And I've been thinking about that more recently. Because I think I finally have some good answers for that. If I ever, like, I don't know, won the lottery or something, right? If I ever did that, I would want to get, well, first, pay off any family debts. I feel like that's a good starting point. Then I want a house in my neighborhood because it's kind of expensive to live here. It's not like a rich neighborhood per se, but it's pretty close to a big city, but not in the big city. So it's like appealing for people who don't want to live in the big city but still want to be close for jobs or whatever. Anyways, housing is pretty ridiculously expensive. So buy a house. That would be a good thing to do. Um, dream car is obviously on the list. I feel like just get one of them suckers, take care of it for like life. Easier said than done, but I think I could do it. And then depends on how much money I had. But I think like starting a charity would be good. If I just had like unlimited money. Cuz I think I don't know. I would just want to give back to people. And I think that's one of the better ways to go about doing that. Depending on how charities work and such. Because I know some charities are not like the greatest. But yeah. So if I ever got like a lot of money, um, help family, house, car, and charity slash other random things to try and help the world, I guess. Completely unrealistic, considering I will never make enough money to do like most of those things. My original plan was go to a 4 year, get an engineering degree, and then you hear that voice crack, crazy stuff. Um, engineering degree, and then make like 6 figures. That was the plan. But that's kind of expensive. So now I transferred to a 2 year. Gonna try my best to get that done so that I can maybe make some money. Go back to the 4 year and try to do that again. Yeah, I can almost guarantee this isn't gonna work out. And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do after I'm out of options. I feel like taking longer to get this whole schooling thing done is actually going to like ruin my life. You know? I'm either gonna run out of loans that I can take out. I'm gonna like fail out of classes and shit. Or, a bunch of other shit could go wrong. At this point, I think I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm back to a point where I feel like I'm just letting life happen to me rather than living my life. But what can you really do? There's not much. Because you have to do the school thing. You have to, like, find jobs and shit. I don't know what I can do. I know I'm not really good at anything, but, like, I don't know. I was kind of hopeful that I could find a job somewhere that I would be excited to do. And so far, that's just not the case. I'm not really smart enough to do, like, a lot of things. Even though I was doing, like, engineering shit and stuff. Like, I'm not smart enough for that. I mean, I could be if I, like, full focused on doing school and shit. But I don't have that luxury. Because, I'm not rich. But I'm not, like, dirt poor either. And I'm white. So I don't really get a lot of scholarships or anything like that. And even if I were to like apply for more or look around for more options, I wouldn't really get any, which kind of rough, it always kind of annoyed me that one of my friends I've known online for like most of my life, like probably 7 or 8 years at this point, he got a full ride scholarship in a 4 year engineering degree because of some stuff with his family and having ancestry in native tribes, which I also have, but I never had enough of a connection with that side of the family to determine if I could ever send any of that up. So I'm kind of just out of that option, I guess. Anyways, the reason it always like bothered me so much is because this guy is just like the most white guy I've ever met. And he's getting a full ride to college through Native American like tribe stuff. Like I don't know. That was always just kind of funny to me. He's a good guy though. He deserves it, and I'm glad that he's not like stressing out about making money and shit while he's doing the engineering stuff. Because engineering is hard. That's not something you just can do and have it be fine. I know many people who have like suffered so thoroughly from like their mental health getting thrashed that it like fucks them up for like forever because they tried to do engineering stuff and they just couldn't crack it because there was so much to do and so much expectation. I know I don't personally know this person, but I know of someone who like got severe mental issues and mental illness from all of the stress that they were put under and trying their heart out to try and like do the engineering degree and stuff. And that's just like kind of crazy to me. It's not crazy that they buckled under that much pressure. It's crazy that we put them under that much pressure. And by we, I mean humanity, obviously. Hate us. We suck. It sucks, right? Like, we put people nowadays under so much pressure that they just, like, there's not much else you can do but crumble. And that, like, really bothers me, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, what can I do about it? Not much. Speak up for all of 2 people to hear. What I'm doing right now. I don't know. I think everything about our current society kind of bothers me in some way, shape, or form. I'm just not sure what systems we have in place that don't have flaws. And that's kind of sad. You know, hundreds and hundreds of years after the first civilizations came about, and we're still just blindly struggling around here, trying to even get laws figured out. Like, I don't know. Call me stupid, because I am. Excuse me. But I don't know. I just think a lot of people in high up places could do a lot better. I think, no, not even just them. I think everyone could do a lot better. But it won't happen because nobody would ever listen. Nobody listens to other people. You know what I mean? Like, really listens. I hope I'm confusing the shit out of you because I am confusing myself because it is 1:43 a.m. and I am very tired after my 6-hour shift today. And God, this is just gonna be great, isn't it? I think I work a 5-hour shift on one of the days that I go to school for 4 hours. I don't know where the time to study is gonna like appear from. You know what I mean? I'm just not quite sure where study time comes out of 9-hour days. And it's not like all my time is going to school. You gotta allocate some time for like personal relationships and personal time and all that, right? I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, this is my cue to stop. This is my cue to go to bed, which I should probably do anyway. I did say I was gonna make this quick, didn't I? Well, where did that go? To somewhere that I'm unfamiliar with. That's where that claim went. Yeah, silence. That's definitely the way to end, isn't it? What else do I talk about? I got this avatar. I bought it with money. Holy shit. Me being irresponsible with money, who would have thought? It's pretty nice though. And the avatar creator gives us updates pretty regularly. So I'm excited to see what gets added to this before it gets dropped off the face of the earth by the creator. Based on some of the updates they've added to previous avatars, I think it'll be pretty good. What else do I want to touch on before I go? I might try to do this more. Maybe when I have time in between classes and work and classes and work. I think it would be nice to, journal how I'm doing, etc. Yap about random things. I think I might look into playing Cyberpunk. Maybe some Helldivers. If my graphics card could handle it. Currently, Helldivers 2 has to be run at the lowest possible setting for me. And even then, I think it's my VRAM that's the problem. But, like, even running lowest settings, running everything that I can possibly do to boost performance, it just crashes the fuck out of my PC. So I'm trying to fix that. What else am I doing? I was playing a lot of Forza. Just like driving around. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I played Destiny Rising recently. It was alright. I was expecting it to be pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, your Destiny game made by Bungie, it's mobile and it's a gacha game. Oh no. Honestly, it was not that bad. I think it would be a lot more fun if it didn't have to be run on an emulator for PC, though. I'm not sure why it requires an emulator. I think they could do something like Genshin does, or like Wuthering Waves, or like literally any other gacha anime type game shit. Where they make a PC version. And then maybe they could bring it to consoles, make a console version. I think it would look beautiful if I could turn the graphics up a little bit higher. It reminds me of like Destiny 2. Okay. Destiny 2 over here. This is Monster Hunter World. And then Destiny Rising over here is Monster Hunter Rise. So, not pretty similar, but pretty similar. Just like one is super toned down graphically. I not gonna get into that discussion. I did not personally like Monster Hunter Rise. I said it. World was the first Monster Hunter game that I played, and I still think it's the best. Call me crazy, but I loved every fight in Monster Hunter World, except maybe Alatreon or Alatreon, whichever you pronounce. I think either is fine. Regardless, that gimmick fight was stupid, and it was just a bunch of DPS checks. Okay, I'm rambling more and more, which is great, but at the same time, I do gotta cut this short to try and get it to upload so that I don't have to go into like Google Drive or something and like upload it that way. Anyways, you guys have a good one, and thank you for sitting through even a little bit of this. Bye.